Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Gaming with me, Rollcase TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of advisories. No, not advisories, warnings. I got a warning today. The man came and gave me a warning. He waggled his little finger at me and he said, you in that 3-floor apartment building with the south-facing winds and the tar roof. It's hot out here today. We're where I am in the Twin Cities, Minnesota. We're having an extreme heat warning. I don't know, their heat index something, 120 something. Temperature is going to be around 100. It might not hit 100, but upper 90s, 98, something like that. And see what it is for. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit 100 and like over 50% humidity, 60% relative humidity. So that's dangerous. And what that means is I'm going to be driving around with the window of my truck open the whole time. And so you'll be able to hear whenever I talk, you'll be able to hear the air conditioner kind of making everything sound kind of staticky. It's not static, it's just the air conditioner in the background. I usually try to avoid that, but yeah. Now it's gonna, I tried yesterday, I did a 3-hour stream yesterday, and that's the right one. I did a 3-hour stream yesterday, and I tried to turn the air off while I was actually recording the YouTube part of the streams, and then turn it back on in the middle, and oh boy, did that not go well. Also an heat warning yesterday. So, cold front's coming through late tonight, after midnight, early tomorrow morning, and hopefully that will, advisory is going to end then, but yes, it's not the microphone. Don't say go get a new mic. Actually, I'm getting a new headset soon, but I don't know if it's going to make it better or worse. It's just the air conditioner going in the background. So, like I said, we'll just immerse ourselves in the role play and pretend that I'm driving around with the windows rolled down. And I'm on the CB radio, so every time I talk, you hear a little static in the background, you know, like you do on the CB radio. And you click the button, you hear the 9er, 440. You got your 10, 20 back. Neener. I don't know anything about CB radios. In case you get, I watched Smoking the Bandit the day it came out. Guess I'm that old. Anyway, we are going to get work done today, folks. And I did not watch the last. I was so proud of myself yesterday before my Grid Legends stream. I watched the last 10, well, not 10 minutes, and like last minute, like more like last 10 seconds. No, like the last minute or two of the previous stream. So I knew where I was leaving off, but I didn't do that this time. I should have done that, but I didn't take the time. So instead, I'm just sitting here trying to remember what I was supposed to do next. And often, what I do is I'll put waypoints down so I know what I'm doing next. And I have no waypoints down. So that probably means that I just finished something. Okay. I don't think I was going to do new pool, but maybe. I believe what I did is I found everything on this map. I found all my trucks and trailers. As far as the tasks, keepsake. Oh, I know, I did that contest. Keepsake. Lost trailer. Lost trailer. Everything for the pictogram. Pictogram at the bottom. Aftermath of the hurricane. Hurricane. What do I have to deliver there and where do I pick it up? Oh, in the very worst spot possible, okay? This is a terrible place to drive around. New pool. New pool. Again, new pool. Old scrap metal. Old scrap metal. Okay. No, let's drop off there. Old lighthouse. Did I do that one already? Or does that sound familiar? I'm getting troubled motor. Troubled motor. Old lighthouse. Old lighthouse. Flaming change house. You better change fast, buddy. Floating change house. Floating change house. Okay. Portable cabin. Ooh. Does it just come like from here to there? Oh, okay. That'll be a fun one to do. I'm going to have to do it with the big crane thing, I have a feeling. Okay, let's say I'm going to do that one next. Yeah, it says here is where you get the thing, but actually you want to get the portable cabin, which is here, and deliver it to the ice camp, which is there, which is not that far away, except there's like no roads anywhere. What am I getting myself into? Okay. I have a feeling that's not a good one. But I have to be able to get this thing. I take it it's one of those things you drag behind you on skis. So if I can get a truck down here, the big truck with the big crane, I should be able to grab it. And what the heck is all this? Okay, so what I want to do is come along this road, and I have no idea what this road is like. Oh, and that's an ice cliff. That I can't do. This road? No, that's ridiculous. Let me see if there's something else I can build something. I think I did all the build ones. Lost trailer. Lost trailer. Well, that looks very easy. Except I know it's not. There's a lost trailer. It's up on a hill. It's probably an icy hill. You deliver it to there. Oh, that looks too easy. All Scout flatbed. Okay. Well, that just means I need to get my oh, the problem is, I need to get the Scout thing over there. Or no, you normally don't need to have these hitched up. I can just drag it there. Okay. Let's verify I got everything again. Which one is this? Lost trailer. Oh, now it reset my list here. Change house. Lost trailer. Oh no, it just appeared twice. Okay. Dirty business, I did. That's the thing. And engine troubles. Oh, well, that looks even easier. Except it's way up here. Let's do engine troubles. Maybe. Because it's near the garage. And from the garage, nothing seems to be a builder task. So I am here. Oops. No, I'm not at the garage. Am I? Let me find me. Oh, I got one guy there. Wait, did I mark it? Okay. Start tracking it. Okay. That's the trailer store. And I actually have a guy here. And is this the one with the big crane, or... I guess it's the guy I'm already here. This guy. It's not the big crane. Okay. Aha! Oh boy, this has been terrible. 10 minutes in. I can't find my way anywhere. The other Zix is around here somewhere, though. Where's the other Zix? Where's the other Zix? He's not that far away. Is that the one with the big crane? Yes, he has the big crane. Oh, and that's where the little guy is. Okay. Yeah, they're both going to end up getting recovered to the garage, I think. Okay, so from here, I need to get to... pick the thing up here. But I can't go up that ice hill. And I don't know what this is. Is this something I can traverse, or is this also an ice hill? I mean, this thing could YOLO it down to there. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. No, that's the wrong one. I'm here. That's the one I want to be on. Okay. So from here, how do I get up there? Okay, it looks like around here to here to here. But then getting across these rocks is like impossible. So I have to come back down and around. And where am I dropping off? Oh, I'm actually dropping off right here where I'm at. It's the garage. That's not where I'm at, but okay. Okay, so from here, here's where we do. We go, and I have no idea if I can get across that water. I'm going to pretend I can't. Oh, I was going to turn down the... I was going to do in the stream and I forgot to. This is a very difficult location. I don't know if I've even reached the hard part of this map yet. I did all the building tasks, I believe, but those tasks are not tremendously useful from what I could tell. Okay, how am I getting there? First thing is I'm getting here. Okay. Let's do it like this, otherwise I will get lost. Coming this way. And it is one of those sleds, right? No, it's just a car. I might even be able, if it's, I could put it in my bed if it's a Scout. Although I might struggle with it if it's too heavy because the screen is not very good. Okay. So that comes. Get up here. Is that the idea? Oh, wait, that's a better idea if I can get up here. You know, let's do it this way. I don't think I have to go across, up an ice slope. Okay. I'm plugging along, folks. I'm plugging along. I've given up all hope of getting this done in under 100 episodes, which is about where I've been averaging for the first 3 regions. Hopefully other regions will allow me to make up that time. Because if I average 100 episodes a region, and there's 19 regions total, or will be soon, 100 episodes of 5 episodes a week, that makes 20 weeks, right? It makes 20 weeks. And 20 weeks is not quite half a year, but if there's 19 regions, so we're talking 10 years. And I'm going to do it. I'm committed. I'm going to get this done, even if it takes me 10 years to get it done. Maybe I miscalculated. Maybe it's only like 5 years. These are in the wrong place. Let's see if I can do it. You can subtract one at a time by highlighting it and then hitting the same button you would to add it, but you got to get it highlighted just right, and sometimes you need to rotate your angle to get that to work. It's kind of a pain. So far I'm having a lot of luck. Only one didn't go right. Not one failed. See, now I rotate and I'll try again. Actually, the least important one. All right. There we go. Now out of here. How do I get in there? Yeah. Almost at the right. Okay. There. I'm going that way. Not that way. I'm going that way. Yeah. This looks like a difficult way to go. I will say that right off the bat. And yes, it does take extra time to put all these waypoints down, but guess what? I don't know the way. And people who are watching me probably don't know the way either. Unless they're watching me just to laugh at me, which is a very strong possibility. Because they actually know how to play. And I don't know whether that terrain is easiest to walk. I'm imagining that that's like muddy or something there, because it's plowed field. But I don't know. Okay, and I'm coming this way. All right. I'm trying to look down at my chat, trying to be a little bit more reasonable about that. My chat is a little cluttered up with auto messages that I'm going to turn down the frequency of, and I was going to do that last night and I forgot. that there's fewer auto messages on there. The auto messages, I do have to have one on there. I'm contractually obligated to have one on there. Excuse me a second. I am contractually obligated to have one on there to give credit to crinklesmusic.com. And I'm serious, under license, I have to give them credit. If you want to help add more background tracks, I would appreciate it to my, because I don't have too many, and people get sick of listening to the same 4 tracks over and over again for 6 hours. Okay, that's fine. If you go to crinklesmusic.com, and I can type in Twitch chat. Well, it's crinklesmusic.com. I'll type it in Twitch chat, but you won't be able to read it, probably. Yeah, okay. That's it, crinklesmusic.com. If you go there, that should appear on your screen, so you know how to spell crinkles if you're on YouTube. No, I don't display, not going to display a UPC code. Anyway, crinklesmusic.com. That's where I get all my music. Most of my music comes from volume 22. Yeah, the albums are called Soundtrack from a Box, volumes 2. He's up to volume 24, Soundtrack from a Box, and I have all of my music is from, just about all my music is from volume 22. I'm looking for, I own or have license to volumes 21 through 24. Whoa! I need to turn the sound down. I turned it up by mistake. So the bottom line is, if you go to there, you'll be able to listen to music for free. I would be very open. In fact, I would be encouraging people to give me suggestions for other tracks from volumes 21, 23, and 24. I'm very happy with what I have at 22, but 21, 23, and 24, if you can give me suggestions, up to 3 suggestions for each of those 3 albums, and then if I pick any of your suggestions, I'll give you some kind of recognition. It's easy on Twitch. If you whisper me on Twitch, twitch.tv/rollcageunderbar.tv, and then you whisper me there, I will make you a VIP for some period of time. But if you just leave a comment on a YouTube video with some suggestions, I'll find some way of giving you recognition. Don't know what it is yet. But you can leave your suggestions what kind of recognition you want. This one of those things. I still don't know the map. It's not like I'm ever going to learn this map, because that would require actually learning things and paying attention to things. And I actually have a lot to pay attention to while I'm playing. I only play 6 hours a week while I'm streaming, so. Plus, I'm an old guy who doesn't have a great attention span anymore. Or ever really did. You've heard the expression, I'll try anything once. My expression was, I'll try anything twice, just in case I wasn't paying attention the first time. So far, so good. I like this so far. There was a farm here I had to drive on. Mud is not bad for this. This vehicle laughs at mud. They're going around here. I didn't know if these would go around here. But it just wouldn't have cost. In fact, it would probably be easier if I just drove across the furrowed. The plowed frozen ground. This is supposed to be a road, so I'm going to believe them. I know that it doesn't look like much of a road. I left the waypoints right on the roads that I would know where to go, what trees to duck around. Waypoints are very helpful on this map, and they're especially helpful to people that don't know how to play. I've never played the game before. If people are watching me that, you know, maybe haven't played the game or haven't played this region, really want to get to know how to play this region. The waypoints are helpful, so it's not just helpful to me, it's helpful. I got so frustrated on watching people doing playthroughs, and they say, here, I'm going to show you the best way to get from, you know, to do this task, get from point A to point B. I'm going to find you the best way to get there. Here's the route you should take. And they just take the route without marking it on the map. Like, I don't know where you're going. What? Every snowy rock and bush looks the same to me. How am I supposed to know exactly which way you're going? Anyway, so I take time to mark stuff on the map, which does slow me down. I could probably get the thing done in less than 10 years had I didn't do that. But we are trucking on, as it were. This region has not broken me, but it makes me scared of any regions that are more difficult than this. If I run into a region that I just cannot finish, I may end the whole series, to be quite honest. I don't really want to start a different region. But I can't, you know, skip regions. I don't really want to skip regions and then try to come back to them. I want to try to do them all in order. So there's a region that turns out that I am just not going to do. Just can't make it for some reason. I will probably pause the series for a while, and maybe I'll come back to it, or maybe I won't. So that's fair warning. But I am trying to commit myself as much as possible to making it a complete 100% playthrough. And 100% to me means scouting every pixel on the map that's possible. Now, some are not possible because they're across ocean shores, but every pixel on the map that's possible, using the Pew Pew Pew, the Prototype Exploration Unit trailer, as well as selling all the trailers that I can find, and using all of the loose cargo that I can find, or all the temporary cargo. I know some locations only have a fixed amount of cargo. If for some reason I miss some cargo on the ground, or I miss the temporary cargo that might be there, then I will just delete it. But I had to do that once already in Michigan. I think it was already in Michigan I had to do that. I didn't realize there was a place that only had temporary cargo. I missed some that was on the ground. I am going to get everything. I'm going to completely clear everything off of this. Do all the tasks. Do all the contests. Don't worry about getting 3-star. Don't worry about getting gold. But do all the contests. Complete all the contests. Scout the whole map. That sort of thing. That's 100%. It's not just doing the region tasks and moving on. It's not, I'm not doing a speed run where all I have to do is get to the credits at the end. I'm clearly not doing a speed run. Okay, this is a difficult way to go, but it's not an impossibly icy way to go. It's just rocky. I can handle rocky in this truck. Also, I usually say this once every stream, so every 6 YouTube episodes. What's easy mode here is I am just playing a normal playthrough, no New Game Plus, no mods. But it's easy because I'm playing all paid DLC vehicles. So like this 6 Mastodon, that came from a separate DLC from any of the region. The vehicles that don't show up on any map. Vehicles you get right from the gun that you pay extra for. I'm using all of that. I know that's not, you know, something that most people are going to want to do because they're not going to want to buy all the DLCs that I use. I do have a list of what all the DLCs are, I think, in the YouTube description. But that's okay. The only DLC I actually do recommend is this one, the Macedon DLC for this vehicle, because this vehicle is really, I think, the best vehicle in the game. And that's why I use it. I would be incredibly frustrated if I couldn't use this vehicle, because it can go just about anywhere. The one downside is the crane is a little weak. It's a Russian crane. But upsides are you don't have to put it in low gear to get your diff lock. Being a non-US truck, diff lock is always on. This one also has all-wheel drive always on, so I don't have to worry about forgetting to put that on. So, yes, it's a great vehicle. If you have trouble tipping over, the thing is very difficult to tip over. Most of the criteria I used when I picked what vehicle I was going to grab. Can I get that in the back or no? I don't think that's exactly a scout vehicle. And how to turn it around. I think I'm going to have to just drag it behind me. I think I'm going to I think I'm going to go back the same way I came, to be honest. It's either that or just push the thing over these rocks. It doesn't matter what condition it's in. If I could find a way to drop these things over the rocks, I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I could hitch it to myself and then just drive off the cliff, then recover my vehicle back to the thing and then reach and grab it. It's very tempting to do. Or try to drive up here, but I don't think... Actually, this is the downhill portion. Maybe I can drive over those rocks. Oh, what the heck? Let's try it. Let's try to go over these rocks. And if I crash, I crash. I can always come back the other way and recover it with the big crane. I just feel like YOLOing because I know I'm close to the garage and I can go ahead and grab this thing pretty much anytime I want. I can't get it in the truck though, right? It's a Scouty vehicle. It might fit. I don't know if I can do it with this crane. There is a secret to using the Russian crane, which I use a lot, which is to just lift it up, get it about where you want it. So let's go. No, that was the wrong button. That's doing the anchors. What button is it to change view? That button, okay. Get it up as high as you can. Get it, centered if you have to, whatever. And then, just use the winch to drag it. It's got a point right on the top. Use the winch. And then don't try to lift it with the crane, because the crane is too weak. But the winch, on the other hand, that's a lot stronger. You see, I got it, but I just don't know if it'll fit. I have it up high enough that I can rotate it. Let's now get out of crane view. No. You can't zoom in. The zoom in buttons don't zoom in. Let me just let go of it. It'll stay there. Maybe it'll fit. I don't know. I don't think this is going to fit. Why am I not? I'm not sure it really matters. It looks like maybe it could fit. If I was on a flatbed, I'm pretty sure I could get it to fit. Okay. I'm gonna clean up. Down here. Did that work? Is that good enough? The back wheel isn't on. Yeah. This is definitely not worth doing all this. Time it, time it, time it. I don't think it's gonna fit. It doesn't look like it fits. Oh well, okay. Store the crane. Attach winch. From here to there. Okay, let's go. Winch has got it. If it falls off, it falls off. Whoops, I bumped my headset forward. And it's gonna fall off. This is a total YOLO. Especially since it's icy rocks here. It's gonna tip my truck to the side. Well, that isn't necessarily bad. I really need to get this thing off in my head. I don't know, and I could have had a flatbed up here. I'm not getting winch. Oh, because I've got the winch attached. I get out of this and say detach winch. Alright, that works. Over here somewhere. Winch control. Here. Get out of there, buddy. You're a failure. Or maybe it's me that's the failure. That's a possibility. Stored crane, that's what I want. Boy, it's hard to see it off the white background. Attach winch. From here to... let's myself a little bit more slack. Okay. Now. Oh, I could turn on the engine. Does that help? Probably not. Now we're just going to use this thing. It's a little close. Sure, let's turn on the engine. Are you helping at all with the engine on? No, it's too icy for you. Well, maybe you're helping. Maybe you're helping. You're trying to help. Thanks for trying to help, buddy. This would have been a lot easier had I got him straight in the first place. I'm not off of road. Let's see if I can get up here on my own. Once I get in a better spot, I'll attach the winch. And just to make it easier, I'll attach it with him upside down. Let's get a better. I'm risking tipping here. Up. I'm going to say, if I can keep just the left tires on that rock, I won't tip, but it's a lot harder than and can I grab him from here? I think he's within range. Just out of range. Just out of range. Don't get off of that. Yeah, go on your roof. You'll be less slippery that way. I'll probably have to get back up and then reattach it again. Oh, his engine's off. I'm going to say, do I have to turn his engine off? No. Can I get back up here without, while I have him on? I'll have to take him off. Okay, looks like enough. This vehicle, one thing about this vehicle, it does not have snow tires even available. Or ice tires, I mean, even available. Hey, Coaster, how you doing? I'm kind of in the middle of something. Feel free to chat. It might be a second for me to get back to you. You could see that. I'm taking a shortcut down this hill. I know I could have gotten here going back the same way I came, but I'm going to try to YOLO this thing down the hill, because even if I don't make it, I'll get close enough that I can recover and come and get the vehicle from the other direction. I'm just delivering a truck that I don't care about, so it doesn't have to be on his wheels. I think I'm going to do it. In the mic again. I'm like leaning back, trying to get this done. They keep bumping the mic cord. How is the audio for you, Coaster? It's too hot in here for me to turn the air off. I normally have the air conditioner off while I'm streaming, but yesterday I tried to do that and things got miserable. So I know it's going to sound kind of like staticky when I speak, or like windy. But this is the best I can do without melting. Sounds fine? Okay, I'm good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I hear it back sometimes. It drives me crazy. Okay, Of course, you're going to get stuck. Look, they just said deliver you. They didn't say deliver you in good condition. Still there, right? Yeah. Whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop. Before I deliver him, let's steal his fuel. Yeah. Thanks. Always do that. Even if I'm gonna just refuel anyway. Yeah, stage complete! Wait a minute! What is this? You didn't tell me there was another stage to this. Hold on a second, I gotta stop the engine and talk to your manager. What? This map has done this to me before. They say, okay, you have so much time to get to this spot. And all it lists on the task is get to that spot. You get to that spot and it says, oh no, there's more stages than that. Usually they list all the stages on the task. It's like engine troubles. Okay, they list on the task list all the things you need to do. But no, they're saying, nope, deliver the truck. This wasn't listed as the second stage. Okay, there's the repair parts. Where do I need to deliver them? Oh, just back here. Okay, so this is an easy thing to do. Vehicle spare parts times 1. Are there any vehicle spare parts on the ground? You adjusted the sound gate on your mic the other day? Joshua, how you doing? I don't think I've talked to you before. Good, I am doing good. Let's see. I can't adjust the sound gate on this mic. I am getting a new mic that I could use an equalizer thing and do all kinds of weird stuff on my tablet. But I play right off of the Xbox, and this mic doesn't have... It's wired. I don't have a wireless one that I can attach to with Bluetooth and modify. But I'm getting a new one that I might be able to do that with. Problem is, the new one... I am in single player. This is actually a playthrough that's going out on YouTube. So say hi, YouTube, Joshua. This is a single player playthrough. I don't usually play multiplayer of this game. What I would recommend to you is go to the, if you're looking for multiplayer, go to the SnowRunner Discord. I don't have a link to that, but you can find it pretty easily. There's an official SnowRunner Discord, and they have a section there looking for runners or something like that. And if you ask there, they'll be able to hook you up. It's pretty active. Quite a few people are there. But that's usually the best way of finding someone. If you go on YouTube, if you go on Twitch and you ask a bunch of people, more often than not, they're not doing multiplayer. If they are doing multiplayer, they've got friends they're doing it with. But yeah, that's my suggestion. Sorry, brother, but I get that a lot. I know it can be kind of hard to find people to play with. So yeah, this is just fine. You've been trying to find someone to play with. I've been playing for a while, and it's getting a bit lonely by myself. Yeah, I understand that. If you can't find the SnowRunner Discord, whisper me and I'll give you a link. I'm open to all whispers, so you can whisper me if you run into trouble, and I'll send you an invite link to the SnowRunner Discord. But it's pretty easy. I think if you just search for SnowRunner Discord, you'll find a link to it. Yeah, no problem. Good luck. So let's see. Getting back to the thing at hand here. I need to go there. I need to pick that up. I need to come here. And you only need one vehicle spare parts. Oh, I was going to look to see is there vehicle spare parts on the map somewhere else. Which is going to be kind of hard to find. Because it doesn't show up on your list of things on the map. It would just be loose cargo somewhere. Although it would actually, if I highlight, this task, engine troubles, vehicle spare parts, is there any place else that it's showing to pick up vehicle spare parts? I don't think so. That's the place to get it. Okay, well, I'll make a marker there. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. So I want to get to here. This is like super easy for a change. Oh, I'm at 50 minutes. I want to get this task done before I quit. I should be able to get this done before I quit, because it's just up a nice easy road and back down a nice easy road from the garage to the trailer store and back. I've done this a ton of times. I have plenty of fuel. In fact, I may have done this enough times that I could do it without marking on the map, but as I said earlier in the stream, marking things on the map, I get lost easily in video games. I've actually got a good sense of direction outside of video games. At least I used to, always. But in video games, I have such a hard time. I'm tempted, since I'm at the garage, to just recover to the garage. But I got plenty of fuel. I have less than 8 minutes to get this done. I'm at 52 minutes. All these episodes have to stay under an hour. Otherwise, bad things happen. Actually, one bad thing that's happened is my party chat ends, and then my voice gets all warbly. Yeah, I mentioned I'm going to get a new headset. This one's getting old. I love this headset, but I got a new tablet, and it requires a Bluetooth headset. Because why don't they put, it's not like it doesn't, it's going to cost, I'll pay the extra 20 bucks it costs you to put a headphone jack in the tablet. I don't like Bluetooth because of latency. And even if they say low latency mode, the fact they have to say low latency means, yes, there is latency. You don't get latency on a hardware. Anyway. But I need a new wireless headset. And there's a bunch of wireless headsets out there that will work both in Bluetooth mode and in console mode for both Xbox and PlayStation. But some of them require more setup, some of them are more plug and play. So one requirement I have is it has to be able to mute without making noise. And the brand I have now, the best one they have, is reasonably priced, but you have to flip the mic to mute it. And I don't think it's gonna, I have a separate mute switch on my controller, but I don't think that's gonna work with a headset that's not plugged into that controller, so I could test it. I was saying earlier, I might just buy a bunch of them and try them all, see what works best, and then take the others back. Which you should never do. Oh, this thing. Okay. This one I think I can get over if I go this. On that rock? Yes, that's a, yeah, that's how you do it if you don't flip. I have some experience with that thing. Come by this way a lot. Coming back is a little easier. Up, up. 55 minutes. I don't want to run long. If I run long, Twitch gets unhappy and YouTube gets unhappy. Twitch gets unhappy now because they only give me 100 hours of highlights, and so I want to keep the highlights back as far as I can, and I can do 6 hours of highlights, but I have to keep the 6 weeks of highlights. I can do 6 weeks of highlights, but that means I have to average under an hour of all of my videos. You know what? I'm at 55 minutes. And you know what that means? When I'm at 55 minutes and it's the middle of an episode, that means it's... What am I getting? Vehicle spare parts? Vehicle spare parts. That means it's cliffhanger time! I'm going to take a break here. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll be back in just a few minutes. And we'll finish this job. If you're on YouTube, though, I'm not literally hanging off a cliff. I have had a cliffhanger where I was literally hanging off a cliff. But this one, I'm just going to finish this task in the next YouTube episode. Twitch, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We'll finish it up then. YouTube, the next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Either way, Twitch, stick around. YouTube next episode. Thank you much for watching, and I will see you then.